I can't speak for all the general public, but I have certainly been missing the big screen experience. A lot of people have actually been watching films on iPads, on laptops, even on mobile phones. I cannot imagine watching something on a mobile phone. There are some films in particular which demand a big screen. Cruella, I think I'd go and see Cruella on the big screen. That sounds good. That's the Walt Disney one, a live-action prequel to 1001 Dalmatians. There's one film which has a really good buzz, and that's The Father, with Anthony Hopkins and Olivia Colman, up for loads of awards. Tom Cruise playing the character he played in Top Gun, 30 years older. I think I could probably do without that. There is a sequel to a horror film called Candyman. Now, Candyman, I've forgotten it. I think it was back in the 80s. Why a sequel now? I came across a Walt Disney film which is opening almost immediately after we can get back into the cinemas, called Free Guy. It has Ryan Reynolds as a bank teller who discovers that he's actually an NPC inside a brutal open-world video game. Now, an NPC is a non-playable character. The animation work, the artwork on them are terrific.
People will be hungry to go back just to do something different if they can be assured it's safe. And of course, in the UK, the vaccine has helped enormously with that. There's been an enormous amount of suffering by cinema owners, venues across the UK and pretty much across the Western world. So I think they'll be just pinning everything on that return to venues in mid-May. They've all got clever. They've had time to reset. So, for example, Cineworld have now made a deal with Warner Brothers that they'll have a 31-day exclusivity window for the big upcoming titles, the likes of In the Heights and Suicide Squad. So the idea being that cinema will once again become the first port of call for these big titles. On the other hand, the likes of Disney have already announced that when Black Widow comes out, it will go simultaneously to cinemas and also to be released on, of course, the Disney Plus platform.
Everything.
There's so many players with deep pockets looking for talent, looking for titles. It's good news for us fans of films and cinema, certainly, and I think we'll be overburdened with choice. I think the great totem for all of this will be James Bond. If James Bond gets to the cinema and we have a huge, big, hype-fueled experience of Daniel Craig making his last outing as 007, I think we can firmly say that cinema is back on track. What we don't want to see is him withering on the vine and ending up on any one of these streaming platforms instead.